We're ready.
Let's do this.
Okay, one more time. Welcome to Speaking Of. I'm Jared.
I'm Kate.
And here we are with a fresh announcement to make. Sorry, we're laughing and giggling, and maybe someday we'll tell you why.
Because that's
new. Maybe someday we'll let the rest of you in on the inside joke.
Maybe. If you earn it.
So, Kate had this brilliant idea because of copyright.
So here's let me back up a little bit.
You do the idea.
So here's the thing. First of all, we wanted to do like an MST3K style video, right? That's how this kind of started. But then producer was like, well, there's this copyright thing, so you can't really show the movie. And I was like, oh, that must be why MST3K uses like all those really old movies. Because no one cares anymore.
Nobody cares anymore,
oh, yeah.
And yeah.
So he threw out some ideas like we could record us like this with the movie in the back, and then you can just follow along.
Well, and see, then I have the question though of sound. Like, is the soundtrack like if they can hear the dialogue? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway,
so then fast forward, I get a reminder because I finally download the Time Hop app, which by the way, their logo looks like the Taco Time logo used to look like. And so every time it makes me hungry. But whatever. Anyway.
Taco Time's not around anymore, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh. I only see the bell.
Well, I mean, there are more bells than times. Anyway. So I get the Time Hop reminder of a conversation that Jared and I had in which Jared says, let's have a seance. And I say...
Because who doesn't love a good seance?
And I say, we can't. We don't have an organist. And I think, we're so clever. And I send it to Jared, and he's like, oh, yeah, we were watching Addams Family. And I say, sure, okay. And then he shows me proof that we were, yes, indeed, watching
the Addams Family.
And then I thought, ding, we should live tweet us watching a movie, the conversations that we have on the side while we're watching said movie. So I told Jared, pick a movie. And then this happened.
Did I ever? So at work this week, one of my coworkers is very in love with Mr. Sebastian Stan, a.k.a. Bucky, the Winter Soldier.
Sebastian Stan doesn't sound right. Stan Sebastian would be... Either way, it's two first names, and we know how you feel about that. George Michael, Mary Alice. Anyway.
It's because I myself have 3 first names, but that's...
I knew a guy in junior high that had 3 first names as well.
Yeah.
I didn't like him. But... What was his name?
I don't know.
John Paul Henry.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. No, I know, and I'm sure
I've
said this on the show before, that whenever I go to TSA or whatever, they're like looking at my license, like, which one of these like corresponds with your ticket?
Really,
anyway.
There's 3 names. They can't just...
No, it's kind of ridiculous, but yeah,
okay.
It's very, yeah. Anyway, so yes, Sebastian Stan, and so then we look at each other and we're like, have you seen The Covenant?
I have not. I've not heard of it even.
I have seen it. Kate was concerned that it might be a little scary. I said it's scary bad, but not, scary. It's kind of supernaturally.
Supernaturally. It's super
naturally. We're going to put it on a t-shirt or a mug or something. But yes, so it's bad. It's scary bad good though.
Like it's not scary. It's just...
Right. There will be, those of you that have seen it know that there are a lot of quotes that are good from it that I want to drop right now. But I can't because Kate hasn't seen it. And, what else was there was something else I was going to say about it. It's gone now. Shocker! So anyway, be on the lookout for that.
If you have any recommendations for how we do this, let us know.
Oh yeah, if you want us to use the Twitters or the... Facebooks or Instagram.
We're either going to figure out a way to record our actual reactions, or you can get a play-by-play textually.
But not textually transmitted. I'm sorry, the door was there. I had to walk through it and say the joke.
Think of all of the... I can't go down that path. Okay. Whoa! Roadblock! Let's move on. I'm still stuck on Sebastian Stan.
Oh. How so?
Well, it doesn't sound real. Sebastian Stan sounds like a cartoon character.
I kind of want to IMDb him now or do some
Find
research.
Out what he was born as?
Yeah.
Probably Sebastian Stan. People are that mean.
Well, because it's funny, because there are some kids coming through at work lately with the first name of Sebastian. But
what kind of last name is Stan? Like, Sebastian as a first name is fine. It's this combination of Sebastian Stan. It makes it sound like Sebastian is an adjective.
I bet.
Oh, is he a crab?
He might be.
He might be
Sebastian Stanley Stewart. I don't know. And they just shortened it down to Sebastian Stan.
Let's just call him Bucky.
What did you call him?
Let's just call him Bucky.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Puggy is good.
Puggy?
Not Puggy. He's not Puggy. Not in at all. No.
Not in at all.
No, not in.
Okay.
The monster's kicking in. Sorry. That's why I'm going to have another sip.
I apologize. I didn't give him that. Nor did I give him permission to drink that. FYI. Okay? Just want to throw that out there.
Just to be clear.
Not my doing. Surprised Hubs didn't confiscate it when you walked in.
I'm kind of too. He usually is on me about that. All this health nonsense and be healthy and live to be 100.
Yeah, we have to live forever.
No.
It sounds exhausting.
It really does. Oh, forever. I don't know how those vampires do it.
Well.
Oh, I'm like, so, should we talk about what movie we saw this week?
Yeah, okay.
Because we meant to do a movie review, but then...
Yeah, so we had this great idea. We're going to go to the movie a little bit early, and we'll record a little bit for you guys before the movie.
Right.
And then, because Jared was sick last week, and so we didn't record, whatever. So we go to this movie, and we get into the theater, and we're like, oh, yeah, we'll record it in the theater, and Hubs will be our cameraman, and then we nixed that because it was too dark, and we looked like ghosts.
Well...
Even
that and with the pre-movie show, Maria Menounos
loud.
Always talks louder than us. And
as if anybody could.
Tell us what you really feel, Kate. Anyway.
I'll stop sugarcoating. So then we said, okay, we'll do it after the movie. And then this movie that we thought was going to be at least partly a comedy, which I guess it was.
It was, but I still felt like the trailer was misleading.
Very misleading. If I go to a movie expecting to be lightly entertained and amused, and I leave doing this, I'm not happy.
It's a problem. What was it called? Life Itself? Okay. Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, if you haven't seen it yet and you're planning to, it's a tearjerker.
It is.
It's a tear jerk. I don't know.
Look at all the t-shirts we're coming up with today. We're going to be opening up that Speaking Of store lickety split. So, anyway. It's about two families, I guess, really, that their lives mix in and out of each other. And
Hubs compared it to Crash.
Yeah,
but it's on a more personal level.
Yeah, it's on a I wasn't quite sure how that was all gonna play out. I was pleasantly surprised. Like Kate said, we thought it was going to be more funny, but
I mean, it wasn't a bad movie, but
it wasn't. It has a nice uplifting message at the end.
I mean, I guess. I'm glad that's what you took from it. Excuse me. However, all I can say is that what was I going to say about it?
I don't know. You and I are both having a day. I tell you what. This is why we need our notepads back again.
Yeah, so. It was a good movie. Movies that make me feel things are uncomfortable. That's all I'm saying.
We can't look at each other while we view them. We have to look just straight ahead at the screen.
Yeah.
No. Because, otherwise,
I can't.
Oh, so speaking of the movie, this makes me think of our translator friend that was in the row in front of us. What are your thoughts, YouTube? So there were subtitles on the screen, and all
because
of a sudden,
they were speaking Spanish.
Yeah, they were speaking in Spanish, which is fine.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, this woman just starts reading them out loud.
And emphasis on the word loud.
Yeah.
So we determined that she was sitting with someone who is visually impaired somehow. But apparently also deaf somehow. Because, I mean, I often refer to use your movie theater voice, right? I don't think she had one.
No, she did not.
If we can
quietly talk back and forth, then yeah.
Anybody can.
Right. So, I mean, it wasn't as bad as the one time, and I can't remember if this was with you or not, or who I was with, but there was somebody behind me. I know, right? There was somebody behind me literally translating the film into English for somebody. Into Spanish, excuse me. Yeah, sorry. Like, I told you, it's been a rough day for us both.
Awkward.
So, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not okay.
It was...
I mean,
I get that you want to see the movie, and...
Oh, that's a tough one.
It was hard.
It depends on the volume.
And this volume was really loud that time. Although, when I turned around... I don't shush people very often.
We don't.
So, we don't. Yeah, contrary to popular belief. Yeah.
We can be nice.
From time to time. But yeah, after that, then it was much lower. But the fact that it was just this hum, the constant thing.
Yeah. It's distracting.
Drove me nuts.
I can appreciate that. Remember the time we went to a movie and the guy behind us left to go use the restroom? Mm-hmm. And he was gone for probably 5-6 minutes.
Right.
But he came back and a lot happened in that 5-6 minutes. And then
he's
and comes back and he's like, what'd I miss? And then she goes on for the next 5-6 minutes, explaining everything that happened. I'm like, okay, now we missed the next 5-6 minutes. Could y'all just shut up? Hold it. You got a cup. No, don't. I just came out. I'm sorry. No filter.
No, you know what though? It wouldn't surprise me if people already are. Let's just be honest.
You know what? Let's pretend like we don't know that.
People are gross.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ugh.
People are so...
Speaking of sugarcoating.
So, I will say, though, that when we first came into the movie on Tuesday, I think the women that were sitting beside us were a little concerned.
As people usually are when we show up. But then, they were...
But then they were pleasantly surprised, yes.
Yes. But then the whole row in front of us, which was luckily down a little ways... That was like some kind of party, and that's where the translator was, and it's the previews, and they're blah, 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 blah. Again, use your movie theater voices, and I get it's just the previews.
Right.
I happen to enjoy the previews.
Right? Okay? How are we supposed to plan what we're seeing?
I need something to look forward to, okay?
We ain't got much.
I heard about a guy once that doesn't like movie trailers because his concern is that he'll see a trailer for a movie that looks better than the movie he's there to see. And I was like, that's never a problem for me. It's like getting to watch 5 short movies. True. And that's just exciting, unless it's one that we don't want to watch. This is the fun part, too. We sit there, and Jared and I are like, oh, yeah, let's see that. And Hubs is over there saying, oh, we're not seeing that.
Oh, I'll pass.
Oh, yeah, I'll pass. That's what he says.
You go.
I'll pass.
I'll pass.
Oh, we will go.
Oh, so Halloween is upon us. I'm curious to throw this out there.
Oh, dear.
Would you be interested in seeing a video of Kate and I walking through a haunted house?
Oh, my gosh!
That just occurred to me because I was thinking about it today because I was driving and doing errands, and I saw a corn maze, and I'm like, oh, that would be fun. But then I'm like, I can't do that anymore because of the dust and everything with my asthma. I mean, yeah, but then you won't be able to see my cute facial expressions. So that's when I segued to, that might be interesting to go to a haunted house.
But it'll be dark, so how are we going to do that?
Producer will figure it out because he wants to come.
He does.
He wants to come and film. I mean...
All I'm saying is...
We could get a group. We could take the shorts. Hey, shorts!
Want to go to a haunted house?
It'll be fun!
But we're not going to that one where you sign a waiver and then they let people touch you.
No, I cannot be touched.
That shouldn't be a thing.
No. Oh, no!
Don't worry, we don't touch.
No, we don't. But...
yeah, that could be fun. We'll have to figure that out. We'll have to... Okay, I will say this, though. Haunted houses can be a little traumatic for me. Because of an experience that I once had.
Oh, do tell.
Well, actually, now that I'm saying this out loud, I think I got that experience mixed up, but it relates.
It's alright, because I have another experience I can segue with. Anyway.
Okay, so, back in the day, my sister, when she was younger, she and this friend wanted to go to a haunted house. So my ex-husband and I took them to the haunted house because we're cool like that, right? Her friend cried, cried the whole time.
How old were they?
They were maybe 5th, 6th, 7th grade, in that range.
Older-ish.
So old enough that you know what you're getting into. It's a haunted house.
Right.
Do you remember that old Santa Claus, that red Santa Claus house that's on Redwood?
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Oh. That's where it was. Right? So it might not have even been a trick. It might have been actually haunted, but whatever. So she cries. We have to like find the chicken exit and get her out because she's freaking out. And I'm just like, we paid for this? Are you kidding me? Whatever. That by itself wouldn't necessarily be.
Do they have a no refund? I bet they do. I'm sure they. If you use the chicken exit, tough.
Forget it.
Your money's ours.
Yeah. Now, again, that by itself wouldn't have been bad, but I had a history with this kid.
All right.
I used to babysit her.
Oh, my.
And this is a girl who was old enough to know better, probably like 7 or 8, and I'm sitting on the couch at their house, and she comes and she sits on my lap facing me, makes direct eye contact, and then pees on me.
Oh, no!
Yes. There was nothing not intentional about that moment. So naturally I was like, okay, first that, then this, really? So now fast forward, probably 4 or 5 years ago, I ran into her at the gym.
Would you like to pee on me?
No, so I see her and I'm thinking, oh gosh, just don't make eye contact. I mean, I wasn't really friends with her or whatever.
Right.
Well, she sees me and recognizes me. So she comes over and starts talking. And Wesley's waiting for me.
Poor Wesley.
And so I, whatever, and we exchange pleasantries, and all right, I gotta go. So I go back over to Wesley, and I explain to him, okay, this lady that was just talking to me.
She peed on me.
And the whole time she's talking, all I can think is, do you remember that you peed on me? Because that's all I can think about right now. That look in your eye. You sat on my lap and peed on me.
Oh, that's
Who does that?
Nasty.
I mean, now we've talked before about allowing people the opportunity to change, and I'm assuming she doesn't do that anymore. I, however, am still a little bit traumatized by it. Not traumatized, annoyed, really. I mean, it's one thing when my nieces and nephews accidentally do those things to me, but come on.
Oh, yeah, that was premeditated, for sure.
Premeditated.
It'll hold up in court.
That makes it a crime! Yeah, but the whole time she's talking, I just was like, seriously, you don't remember that? I think I would remember that if I did that on purpose to somebody. Who knows? Anyway.
So my haunted house story is not nearly as exciting as that. It was when, I want to say I was about 12 or 13. It was before the no-touch thing.
Oh,
because they used to be able to grab you, and one of the actors must have got hit or something for something to be like,
Someone took some self-defense classes. And...
So, yeah. But anyway, so I'm walking along, and somebody was under a table or something and grabbed my leg. Grabbed my ankle.
Oopsie.
And I thought if I just kept moving...
Oh, no.
That they would let go, right? I mean, because it scared me.
It's more
it was
the
done.
Startle.
Yeah, the job was done.
Mm-hmm.
I kept trying to move, would not let go. It gets to the point that I take my other foot and begin scraping his hand. Like he had to have gone home. Whoever it was had to have gone home with like bloody knuckles or something, or at least skinned. Because I was having none of it. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
This is the thing about haunted houses, though. When you say that the trick was to scare you, right? A haunted house is, I think it's less about genuine scaring than it is about startling. Startling you and scaring you aren't necessarily the same thing, but we treat them like they're the same, but they're not. Like, if you're just walking around waiting for people to jump out and startle
give you a boo.
Yeah, I mean, of course, everyone's going to scream and jump. And I mean, at least we're not like those people that you see in like video clips where they attack the person or they just fall down dead or, what. We would be fun, though.
No, we would. I dare say we're going to be closer, those of you that watch Ellen. She sends her poor producer and like his assistant through the haunted house at Universal Studios every year. We're going to be probably closer to that.
Yeah, we will have to have a cameraman, won't we?
We'll have to have a cameraman. We do need a group. Because we can't be clinging to each other.
Ew.
That'll break the no touching rule. So whoever comes with us, prepare to be our human shields. Full disclaimer.
Pretend that you're okay with that.
And then, yes.
We just have to figure out the dark thing. Unless there's like some kind of a night vision.
Surely producer knows like a way to get a night vision filter or something.
We'll figure this out.
There's something that we can do.
He's gonna use that flash. And then we'll be blind and look like ghosts. And be scared.
People will think we are the haunted house.
That could be like the new haunted video. Ellen will love it.
Ellen will love it. All right. Before we wrap up this week, I wanted to say we are getting some prizes to have some contests. Yay! We don't have a studio audience here to say yay for us, so might as well be us. So those of you that know, I subscribe to...
Those of you that know? Who would know this?
People that know me know.
I act like it's a big deal. It doesn't matter.
Anyway, I subscribe to Loot Crate, which is a monthly subscription where you get a box. Loot. Yes, exactly. Hence the name Loot Crate. Some of the stuff I really like.
French.
It kind of does, huh? Mm-hmm. Some of it I kind of don't. But you might! So we're going to be bringing some of those things in, and we'll think of some contests, for people that like us and subscribe to us.
And love us
and share us. And all of those things.
Make us feel like totally popular.
Totes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I just can never say that again.
Oh, and I just wanted to say, happy now, Devin?
Yeah, right? The sound's on. The video's working. It only took...
Can you hear me?
Don't get that close to Mr. Fuzzy.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Fuzzy. He could be a mean Muppet.
All right. I think that's it for this week. Are you good?
I think we're good.
All righty then. I'm Jared.
I'm Kate.
We'll see you next